Welcome to the Pastor Can Cook Show. I'm your main man, the Pastor Chef, Harold D. Lewis Sr. And since we are in a festive season, I would like to prepare for you the Pastor Chef Crescent Roll Wreath. I'm going to say it again. I would like to prepare for you the Pastor Chef Crescent Roll Wreath. Come on in the cooking laboratory and let me show you how we creatively create and make this crescent roll wreath. Come on. Okay, one of the ingredients that goes into the crescent roll wreath is prosciutto meat. It's like a real thin bacon, but it's called prosciutto. And what I want to do is I want to take the prosciutto and I'm going to crispy it up, since you see it is rather raw. So you can cut it, but me, I just take it and rip it up in half like this, right? Just rip it up in half. And I add about a half a teaspoon or tablespoon of my avocado oil in my pan. I have it on medium heat, about a half a tablespoon. And I just take my prosciutto. Just want to crispy it up. Don't want to put it inside my wreath raw. So just take it. Get another example. Just take it, just rip it up. I'm going to crispy it up. Almost like frying bacon. Give you one more example. So I'm gonna get these all good and crispy it up. Okay, my prosciutto is all good and crispy like I want it, you see it? So I'm gonna take this and set it aside, probably place it on a napkin and drain some of that oil off of it. So I set this to the side, that you see. Almost the consistency of like frying your bacon, all right? So I set that to the side and let's move on. Okay, the next ingredient for the crescent roll wreath is my French camembert cheese. Kind of pricey, but the flavor, you can't beat it when you're making this crescent roll wreath. So what I do is I just take this camembert cheese. I've already start slicing it up for you, basically. You just take it, just kind of slice through it. Slice it up a little bit. I'm gonna slice this up and I'm gonna set this to the side as well, because this goes inside of my crescent roll wreath as well. This is camembert cheese. This is all right. Let's keep the party rolling, baby. So I've already preheated the oven at 375 degrees. Preheat the oven at 375 degrees. I have a pizza pan, if you will, pizza baking pan, and I also have lined it with parchment paper. Now, you know, they say I'm kind of OCD, but I've cut my parchment paper so it'll fit inside of my pizza pan. And what you're gonna need next, you're gonna need 2 cans of crescent rolls. 2 cans of crescent rolls, right? And to help me to make my crescent and to have it symmetrical is I'm gonna take about a 4-inch wide small bowl and place it in the center. Then I take my crescent roll. Tip about the crescent roll: leave your crescent roll in the fridge until you're ready to use them. You don't want to get them at room temperature because they become too sticky, right? And so then I want to do is go ahead on and open. A crescent roll, like we used to do it back in the day, right? Get your rolls open and out of your container. Left mine at the end. And then what you want to do is take crescent roll layer and lay it on your pan with the pointed side pointing towards you, okay? Lay it on your pan with the pointed side pointed towards you. I'm gonna do another one for you. Here. Now, you want them to overlap, but you don't want to press them down just yet. You want them to overlap, but don't press them down just yet. Overlap. You don't want to press them down just yet, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get them all down, and then I'll show you how it look. Okay, I got my crescent roll dough all down around my bowl. Now what I want to do, I want to go ahead and press it down to make sure that they're overlapping, because when I start putting my filling in, I don't want my filling to ooze out. So I'm gonna leave my bowl down until I get this pressed down like I want it. Then my hands is kind of slippery. I can remove my bowl to get that center that I like, right? I want to show you that. So, put my bowl back in just to show you. Got it all pressed down and around. Make sure that your crescent roll dough is overlapping. The next ingredient is cranberry sauce. That's right, cranberry sauce. I have a 1/3 cup of cranberry sauce that I want to spoon around on the inside. Right? I love cranberry sauce. A lot of people don't, but I love cranberry sauce. You can use apricot sauce. You can use peach jam, whatever you want to use for yours. Okay, get that spoon around. Now I want to go back to my cheese. I want to add my cheese on top of my cranberry sauce. Right? Put that cheese on top of there. Now I want to go back, remember that prosciutto? Take my prosciutto, put it on top of that cheese, that crispy prosciutto that I kind of fried like a little bacon. Okay. Got that pretty much like I like it. Go ahead and move my bowl again with these slippery fingers. Now what I want to do is, I want to take my point and flip it under, making sure I don't leave any gaps for my filling to ooze out while it's baking, right? Flip them over, the point over and under, right? Okay, the wreath is all done. Closed up. Now what I want to do, I took 1 egg and a tablespoon of water and made an egg wash. And I'm going to brush this egg wash on top of my wreath. Remember, the oven has been preheated 375 degrees. I'm going to bake this 18 to 20 minutes till it's golden brown, okay? Okay, my wreath is out of the oven. I'm going to move on to the next step. And the next step is I'm going to drizzle some hot honey over the top. Notice it's still on my parchment paper. And I have some crushed pistachios, rather. These are crushed pistachios, for the most part. Some of them been crushed right like I wanted them to. And I'm gonna drizzle those on top of it like this. Well, here you go, baby Bubba, the Pastor Chef Crescent Roll Wreath. Here it is. Garnish it with some fresh rosemary. Garnish it with some fresh cranberry. Put it on my display plate, a platter. There it is. I'm the Pastor Chef. Let me give you a close-up on it. I'm the Pastor Chef. Here it is. Let's get ready for the taste test, baby. Y'all know how we do it. Go ahead and cut me a slice. Here it is. The cranberry, the camembert cheese, the prosciutto, crisp meat, those flavors blended together. Man, I'm here to tell you, with that honey on top of it, wow! That's all I can say is, wow! There it is! Whoa, there it is! The Pastor Crescent Roll Wreath is done. Tastes delicious! As always, either your faith have to expand to accommodate your vision, or your vision will shrink to accommodate your faith. You've been watching the Pastor Can Cook Show. I'm the third baby boy, Miss Katie Mae Jones, 6 sensational children. Until the next time, always remember, I love you, God loves you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Holla!